It's January and everyone I seem to speak to is on a diet. And this time of year, most people are looking at these sort of quick fix diets that'll get them a great result, because they're preparing for that summer holiday, or they're just wanting to shift that unwanted pounds that they've gained during the festive period, or maybe they've prolonged it beyond the festive period and therefore now is the time to make a change. So I'm not going to go through anything that's going to get you quick fix results. If that's you, then you probably want to stop this video right now. Save yourself a bit of time. I'm going to give you 4 techniques that's going to allow you to create long-term sustainable success. That's going to upgrade some of those habits that are not serving you right now. So number 1 is creating a high protein breakfast. Okay. Most people start their day with cereal, toast, or skip breakfast. The problem with those meals, those breakfast cereals and toast, is it's a lot of refined carbohydrates, a lack of protein, and a lack of good fats, and a lack of vitamins and minerals. So come lunchtime, people are really hungry. They might not even get to lunchtime and they're already looking for snacks. So that's a clear indicator that your breakfast is not filling you up. So in order to upgrade that breakfast, my recommendation would give yourself a little bit more time to make something like either doing it the night before, like overnight oats, or alternatively, something like an omelette. Nice and quick, it takes 5 minutes max, and you can get a good balance of protein and fats in there. Now, also to just keep it, give a bit of variety to that breakfast, adding in things like greens, some peppers, some mushrooms, some cheese. Like, get creative. Don't just go with a standard omelette. Make sure you add in some additional goodness or some additional flavors. So that's breakfast. Now, if you're the type of person who just doesn't eat breakfast because you don't feel like it in the morning, then ultimately something like a meal replacement shake would be the next best thing, because you can drink that on the go. It takes 30 seconds to make. It's nice and simple, and it's going to give you a balance of protein, fats, carbs, and vitamins and minerals. And if you're looking for a recommendation, I'm happy to make one. Number 2 is preparing lunch, right? Because most people, again, go for sandwiches or a meal deal at lunchtime because they're quick and easy, right? So here's a real simple tip. You can implement this like tonight, right? So you're going to make your evening meal, make more of that evening meal, and take the remainder of it and put it in a sealed container, and that becomes lunch the next day, right? So you're only preparing once, but you're making for 2 meals, and that making sure that evening meal is a balanced meal, of course. So again, if you're looking for recipes, let me know and I can send you over a couple. Number 3 is understanding your unhealthy vices. So rather than trying to deprive yourself of things that you love, for me, that's chocolate. I know that I have got a chocolate. I need to have something that gives me my chocolate fix. But instead of leaning in towards your dairy milk bars or, your Snickers or whatever it is that's your favorite chocolate bar, it's about replacing that thing that's just providing your body with junk and trying to upgrade it. So something like a low sugar, high protein bar would be a great alternative, because it's going to provide your body with some goodness, but more importantly, as long as it tastes good to you, it's going to provide you with your chocolate fix. So I have a couple of things like the Grenade Carb Killer bars or the whole meal bar, the wholesome bars that I use, which are providing me with both of those options. Okay, so number 4 is find ways to move more. Sounds very simple, but we are getting lazier as time goes on with technology and sedentary lifestyles and, escalators and moving stairs and all of these things that are going on in today's world to make it easier to get about, but it's making us lazier as a society. So my recommendation is very simply to try and go out for a walk at lunchtime, maybe, stopping a different spot so you can walk further into work. Maybe it's looking for a quick workout that you can do at home or in the gym. And if you are looking for something that's going to get your body moving a little bit more, I have created a 4-week challenge for January. I'm giving it away to people. All you need to comment below this video is toned, and I'll send you a link to it. But really what I'm trying to say is just find ways to win little parts of your day. It might just be taking the stairs instead of the lift. It might just be taking a 15-minute walk at lunchtime. It might just be when you come home, you're going to walk a bit, run a bit, walk a bit, run a bit. So again, trying to increase the intensity. These are all things that you've got to take in mind when you're thinking about lifestyle, think about what we've just done there. We've sorted out breakfast and lunch, which tends to be a lot of refined carbohydrates. We've found a way to not suppress the things that we love, but actually introduce change in a way that feels sustainable long term. So again, a lot of people are doing dry January. It might be gin and slimline, vodka and diet soda beyond January, when you go back to having a social drink instead of beers and wines because it's lower calories, lower sugar. Both of those options, by the way, are not healthy. So just to be clear, but ultimately one's going to provide your body with less sugar and less calories, in that healthier upgrade, if you like. And again, if there's something that you're struggling with in terms of a healthier upgrade option, whether it's ice cream, popcorn, whether it's crisps, let me know. Comment below and I will find you a healthy alternative as a recommendation. That's what I do as a part of my coaching. So ultimately, if you've got something that you're struggling with, I do have an alternative, I can assure you. So other than that, that is it. They're the 4 simple things that you can implement for making lasting change. And the question, like I say, that you should be able to answer with a yes is, could I do this forever? And if the answer to that, my friend, is yes, then you are going to win the long-term game. Have an amazing day.